Hello, Rich here. Hey, I've got another project that I've been working on. I've got a 2007 Ford Edge SUV SEL version. These have the push button seat release, rear seat release for the 60% and the 40%. You can see the 40% here on the ground. This is the 60% I set on Edge here. I pulled them both out of the car. It took me like an hour just because I was just trying to figure it out. There's a lot of bolts to pull out and they're a little bit hard to get to. But what I discovered was that there's a cable mechanism that helps with the release. And this is the cable portion right here that broke. And there's a pin right here that also broke. It's a plastic piece. Let me see if I can grab it. This piece right here is a $3 piece. I bought it online at a local Ford dealer. That fits right there. And it cost me $9 to ship it, but so anyway, $12 piece of plastic there. This cable is broke. I think there was a T portion that broke off of that, and then this is connected to the other side. I'll show you where that is. Get the cable running through here. Here's the motor. And then this is the other side that I tried to fix. The cable relief broke off. This one's the top one. I think that's the motor. This one I tried to fix with JB Weld very poorly, so you can see how that worked. And once I got that together, I got one action where I was able to just do it manually, and it snapped it loose, so I was able to fold up. So after doing that, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to buy the whole cable mechanism, and so that's what I did down here. So I bought the cable mechanism. Here's the part number that I used and found online. Just picked up a drawing for that model and found the part number, and this is it. So this is the left side, and then this is the part that broke off. That little section right there, this little piece of metal, apparently is the key to the whole thing. So I'm going to replace this cable right here. That was a $40 cable shipped, and hopefully I'll get this back in the car, and you know, I probably spent, you know, $50 and a couple hours to get this thing, the seats in and out. So anyway, got a good time to clean up the car afterwards. There's a lot of junk in there from several years. Anyway, I'll show you what that looks like in a little bit. All right, I'm gonna try to take this cable out here. This is hard to do one-handed, but we'll give it a shot. Oh wow, that just snaps out there. So let's go over to the other side here. See if I can get this piece out as well. Okay. And then this function right here. I think this is just a snap piece as well. And then I think it just comes out. Well, there you go. All right. I'll put the new one in, see what that looks like. Okay, here we are. It took me about 20 seconds to feed this through back in the old spot. I'm going to put this in here, and then this. Looks like there's a T on here. Let's see if I can get close enough for that. I'm going to fit that right in here. And that's it for that. See if I can snap this in one-handed. Okay, I'm going to come over to this side. You can see that's the piece that broke off. I'm going to feed that right in there. Snap that in. And figure out how to feed that in there. Alright, so here's the finished product. Got the new cable in there, got the new cable relief in there. All plastic, of course. Let me get to the other side here. So I had a little issue with this one. You can see this is all set in place, and we've got the new pin in its new location. And I had to spring this in order to get it short enough to reach this. So I sprung it, the whole thing went forward like this. And then I was able to attach it and then push it back manually till it clicks in place. And now this is currently folded up. And if I were to hit the release, we should be able to get a release. And now we are golden again. I gotta use both hands. It's kind of hard with just a phone. You heard it snap, lock into place. So we're good to go. All I need to do is put it back in the car, and I'll show you what that looks like when it's all done. Thanks. Okay, here's the 07 Ford Edge SUV, and we're going to put the seats back in, but I wanted to show you how to disassemble the back. So this is the back area, and what we'll do here is this just pops up like this, and it just lifts out. Spare tire. These two just lift out. You're going to need these out of the car in order to put all the bolts back in. Spare. And you're going to want to be super careful because you don't want to impale yourself on that thing. That would not be pretty, nor would it be very fun. Okay, we got the 60% portion of the seat in. We've got all of the nuts hand tightened so far, but don't forget to plug in the actual electronic mechanism, which is right here. Should be golden. All right. We got all these nuts tightened down. It's a 19 millimeter. That's what I'm using, and we should be good to go. Let's go test it out. Okay, these are the two parts I replaced. I will have those in the description below. It's this piece here, and then this entire cable, because this was broken off as well. So this whole cable assembly that ran along the back, and that's what causes this seat to go down. Okay, we got the seats back into place. You can see the mechanisms there. Everything's tied in, all the bolted down and everything. Here's the moment of truth. These seats should go down using the buttons located here. Okay, and so the right one goes down. That one worked anyway. Awesome. This is the one we fixed, the 60% portion. Yeah! Success. So that was a new cable running along the back, right along here, and that was that $40 cable. Hope you guys have fun doing it yourself. Wasn't bad. Maybe 2 hours putting the seats back in and out and fixing that cable. All right, here's the final product. I put the covers back on, spare back in, and everything's put back together. So we'll give it another shot just for fun. And hit the right side first. Excellent. And now the left side. Beauty. All right. Looks good.